Taking off 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This felt like this one is fine.
Hey yo, this is Big H. This is Parking Lot Ep.4. Let's get into it. The coolest topic has been on my mind for a while, but it's about drawing the line and where to draw the line, and everybody's morals ain't the same, you dig? With that being said, I want to take it to the music. Can we extract the art from the artist when the artist is being canceled? Or is that still considering supporting them? Like R. Kelly did what he did, but I still believe that I can fly. But if I play that, am I supporting this guy? What he was found guilty of, I don't think I can get down. That's not my party. I can't get G with that shit, man. Crazy. I know I love me some Soul Survivor. Akon got some bangers, but yet he was accused of doing what he did with that minor. Can I not listen to Smack That and Locked Up anymore? It's not like they talk about it in the music. It's not like they're blatantly having rape anthems for us to listen to. Sometimes I feel like I'm in Marvin's room, but Drake touched A minor. I still feel like a real gangster from day to day, but I can't get down with SPM. You catch my drift? You see where I'm coming from? It's just a bunch of hypocrisy. Music that we grew up as kids, or grew up listening to, or came accustomed to, now just has to be exiled out of our playlist just because the homie can't keep it in his pants, or homie don't know how to act. But this has been happening for years. Look at Elvis. He married a young girl. He's still the king of pop, or the king of rock, whatever they call him, the king of. I don't listen to Elvis, but I'm just saying that's an example. There's many other examples. And the more you grow up, you find out there's dirt on favorite celebrities. I mean, should we cancel that 70 shows as well? Danny Mastern, the guy who played Hyde, I believe he was found guilty of 2 rapes and is serving prison time right now, if I'm not mistaken. The guy who plays Fez, I mean, he was going out with young Disney chicks back in the day, or grooming them per se. I think he went out with Demi Lovato. There you go. She was underage. I believe one of her songs was even about him. I always heard that Topher Grace, the guy who played Eric, he really didn't fuck with the crew like that. But I mean, if it's like that, dude, mostly everybody were kind of weirdos on the cool. Like, I mean, there was Danny, and then Fez was a weirdo, and then there was the whole thing with Kelso and Jackie where she lied about her age. But I'm pretty sure she said something to him, and they still ended up getting married along the lines. It's just like everybody draws their lines different. Everybody's morals ain't the same. And that's the crazy thing. Now you gotta take your morals and feelings and emotions out of it. Because growing up, I always thought that the legal age of consent was 18 across America. Then I find out that some northern states, some of them go as low as 16, which is crazy. But morally it's crazy. Legally it's right. So you really can't. Legally it's right. So I mean, I can't throw rocks at them. They're abiding by the rules, I guess. Morals and emotion do not belong with politics. Everybody feels different. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. Everything comes to light at the end of the day. I mean, look at the stuff at the Nickelodeon kids, iCarly. That shit was crazy. I don't know, I could just be talking out loud thinking crazy, but I mean, everybody has dirt on them, and it all goes back to where your morals are. At the end of the day, I mean, I don't think anybody's perfect, but that should be no excuse. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments, man. Let's get a convo going. Is it okay to extract the artist from the art? Like I said, I'm no Nazi, but I'm most definitely jamming out Kanye West. But I don't support what he says. But the fucking man is a musical genius, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure what he says hurts a lot of people. And someone ever told me, hey, could you turn that song? Can you skip that song? Do you know I'll probably skip it. I like to respect everybody. They asked nicely at the end of the day, so I can skip it. I don't gotta be a dick. Another topic, I've been seeing Donald Trump was talking about sending all drug dealers away to Salvador, I believe, where the mega prison is there. One time for the trap niggas, one time for the trap niggas. We need y'all. We like the sales going on. It's not legal here in Texas. Why the fuck don't you just ship all the pedophiles off? Or the fucking rapists? Or the fucking murderers? Or maybe like the heavy time drug dealers. Like if you're selling fentanyl, get out of here. Ruining lives. I know the green I smoke keeps me live, you know what I'm saying? It don't hurt nobody. Well, at least once it goes in my hand, it doesn't hurt nobody. I don't know if they're fighting over, shooting each other over territory, growing this stuff. I don't know. I mean, I'm just a consumer. Allegedly. But yeah, man, don't do that to them boys, man. We need them. What Trump need to do, everybody talking about free Dirk. What Trump need to do is free Larry. Free Larry, you dig?
I ain't telling no bad shit, but free Larry.
On who?
On Larry.
Want nothing to do with that. It's like, dude, you already got 3 strikes. You fucked up all 3 of them, bro. Get them out of here. Or at least put them in their own civilization of criminals. Let them govern themselves. Fuck it. Let them take each other out. That might backfire on us, though. They might get stronger and bigger and come invade us. I don't know. I guess send them to prison, then fuck it. That's why I'm not in politics. I just thinking out loud. I'm just thinking out loud.
Later that same evening.
Just thinking out loud, another topic off my head. Do we judge people on their playlist? And if we do, why? If you look at me, you wouldn't think it was my playlist. I'm all over the place with everything, different genres. You know, I was raised on rap, but some days I don't feel like hearing about killing motherfuckers and selling dope. I might have a rock day. I might have an R&B day. Some days I just listen to podcasts. I might have a Spanish day. I might have a slow down and chop day. You can find anywhere from 3-6 Mafia to Aerosmith, all the way to Selena Gomez. I don't judge. I just jam. You know what I'm talking about? I'll throw on some old school. Shit, I might even have some Enrique Iglesias playing. Some Temenarios playing. Do I get judged? Pretty sure. Do I care? Not really. I should be like an executive CEO at a company because I have an ear. If I can tell if it's a banger. If it's a banger, I'll listen to it. I like tempos, I like rhythms, I like beats, I like ad-libs. I'll listen to one song just because I like an ad-lib that's 2 minutes and 43 seconds into the song. That's just my thing. I've judged people on their playlist. If you pull up to me jamming country, I'm sorry, but I don't think we could be friends. I don't care if Johnny's dad is taking him fishing. He can take the girl.
I want to do business with you. I want to do business with you. I'm very easy. I'm very fucking easy.
I just hit the random playlist shuffle at work, and one moment I could be listening to music, bobbing my head, weighing out grams of that perico, being painted a vivid picture by an artist with a vast vocabulary. Really puts you in the trap house. Or you can just throw on a party anthem. So do we judge people upon music taste? What about movies? There's a couple movies that if you really haven't seen, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to do business with you. But then again, I gotta remember everybody didn't grow up the same. Everybody doesn't watch TV, this and that. But I mean, it's 2025 and you haven't seen Goodfellas? That's crazy. But you watched all the Avenger movies? But it is what it is. You like what you like. I can still judge. I'll keep it to myself. But I'm just playing. Judge is such a strong word because I really don't give a rat's ass. I mean, if you're a good person, you're a good person regardless of what movie you've seen or what music you've seen. Like I said, we all like what we like. We all come from different backgrounds. But I'm just playing devil's advocate. That's what I like to do. My movie range is pretty wild too, same as my music. I'm a sucker for a war movie, a good love story, good gangster story. But I mean, with those, I tend to just watch Goodfellas, American Me, Blood In, Blood Out. There's Sean Penn, where he was a kid. What was that movie? Bad Boys. That's a really good classic. Old school movie. Colors. Old school. I like Saving Private Ryan. Pearl Harbor. I can't even watch that one without dropping a tear. Say what you say, but can you even beat me up though? No, that's just jokes, fellas. Just jokes, people. I don't need people trying to come up to me trying to whip me over a movie. But yeah, man, I mean, That shit's pretty sad. In Texas news, rapper Yellow Beezy was charged with murder and hiring a hitman in the death of Mo3, fellow Dallas, Texas rapper. Honestly, I've been following this beef for a while now, and I kind of knew this was going to happen before Mo3 had passed away. They had various back and forth diss tracks, Slide on Them by Mo3. Then they had various beef tracks back and forth, and it all started from, I believe, comedian Roy Lee and Yellow Beezy had a beef, and it escalated. And also, Trap Boy Freddy had a song called Six Pick that Mo3 was supposed to be featured on, but he wasn't fucking with Go Yayo, and he had beef with Mo3 at the time, and he didn't want to be on the song with them. So that's another little tidbit that led up to the beef, but ultimately, which cost Mo3 his life. And most definitely, if you follow the music, you know that it was Yellow Beezy and Trap Boy Freddy. It also says that Trap Boy Freddy's on the run right now from authorities. Trap Boy Freddy has a song called Hypocrite where he lays out the whole fucking ordeal, the whole beef from where it started when he got shot by Mo3's people. And also Mo3 mentioned many times shooting at them in his lyrics, in his music, in his songs. It's crazy. They also made various videos on social media discussing and taunting each other, and yeah. So it was only a matter of time before the beef caught up, and unfortunately, I believe Mo3 was set up by a girl that was associated with Trap Boy Freddy, and they caught him on the highway, and it broke out in a shootout, and Mo3 did not make it through, and that's how they caught him slipping. And Mo3 didn't make it through, so yeah, it was all on 4K. I believe Trap Boy even posted a video right after talking about there's traffic on 35 and laughing. And it was only a matter of time before the Fed started watching. You know, they're always watching you. I don't understand why people do crimes and then brag about it online. It's pretty crazy. I mean, unless the statute of limitation happened and it's okay. But I mean, a murder, I wouldn't go bragging about a murder online. That's pretty crazy. So they kind of set themselves up for failure on that one. And let's just hope that Yellow Beezy can beat the case. I don't think so. I think it's going to be another case like YNW Melly and Lil Durk where they use the lyrics against you like they did in Young Thug's case. Their music will be used against them, mark my words, lyric per lyric. I feel like they're screwed, but maybe Yellow Beezy has the bag to win. As long as you have that money, hopefully, you know, you might be able to walk up out of there. You see the Young Thug situation, but just because you beat the feds doesn't mean you beat the feds. Take consideration the whole Irv Gotti and Murder Inc. situation where they fought the feds, and the feds, FBI, have a 99.9 conviction rate. So when you win, but you're gonna use up all your money. You're gonna use up every resource you have, and you'll probably end up broke after winning. So I mean, you have your freedom, but they ultimately beat you in the end because they siphoned your money trying to go to war with them, and now look at you. Uncle Rico's been out here a lot. He's terrorizing the streets right now, so you boys watch out. Y'all be safe. In other news, California gang Rolling 60s has been hit with a RICO. I repeat, been hit with the RICO. Like I said, that boy is out. The feds are out. They're watching. In this RICO, you have the leader, Big U, of the Rolling 60s and associated with Nipsey Hussle. I've heard things that Nipsey Hussle murder has been tied into Big U. He's always changing responses to the situation when he's asked questions about Nipsey. And apparently there was a little bad blood between them. And that is allegedly. It hasn't been brought to fruition yet. They also got Brick Baby, No Jumper host / rapper, was also a part of it. And I believe they got him on weapons charge for an AK-47. Look, I'm telling you, Whack 100 has been saying this guy's a snitch for the longest. He did a couple DJ Vlad interviews, and I believe they used those against Lil Durk when they went to go get him, Uncle Rico. And I believe they used those against Lil Durk in court. Lil Durk had also got hit with the RICO charge, facing trial right now on that. In other news, New Shoreline Mafia alert. They dropped 2 singles off the new album. Jeezy said the album's finished. Him and Phoenix reunited once again. And hopefully we get that 2016, 2017 Shoreline Mafia. The real musty, if you know what I mean. And I'm really looking forward to it. I've been banging the last 2 drops. And I fuck with these boys hard. Kind of fucked me up when they broke up. Now they're back together, back in business. It's one of the songs. They're back in business, standing on 10 toes. And they finna take over this bitch. You hear me? Storyline Mafia, what up? Speaking of new drops, Kanye West just dropped Bully, and I know Kanye West is known for controversy and everything, but like I said, I draw the line with different people, and Kanye West is being dragged for his comments, and at the end of the day, we all have freedom of speech, and I believe that sometimes, in certain cases, the art has to be extracted from the artist. With that being said, the words they preach in real life or social media isn't what spills out into the artistry or the music. It really just is for the culture. This is a great album. I listened to it from front to back. I was also to believe that there was a couple AI tracks in there. If you're listening to it, you can kind of tell it kind of sounds like computerized, but other than that, I don't really have any complaints. Bully's on repeat, and I believe it's volume 1, so they might drop a second one. You never know with him. Yeah, and I discussed in one of my prior videos that I would like to be taking certain verses from different songs and just sharing them with you, and hopefully if it means something to you, it means something to you. If not, then hey, this is just a lyric. Maybe you want to go check out the song. But the song is called The 10G Commitments by China Mac. He's a New York artist. It's pretty good. Y'all go give him a listen. But here we go. Number 1, don't be on your gram with your gun out. Don't think 12 out here watching your moves, then you dumb. Number 2, don't be showing money on the net. Them jack boys see you pausing, they coming to collect. They gon' pull up where you rest, take your chains off your neck, or they come and put a ransom, snatch your daughter off the steps. Number 3, never judge a book by the cover. The loudest be soft as butter, the quiet be quick to snug you. The ones that you thought were brothers, the one telling on each other. They act like they some gangsters but working with undercovers. Number 4, never put no trust in a whore, and don't ever go up in there raw. Because if you got some money with a good credit score, she's gonna claim you got her pregnant, bring the baby to your door. Number 5, pay attention when you go on live, because these ops are watching close, they gonna catch you by surprise. Number 6, don't be fighting over no bitch. Can't be mad when she out here looking for dick. Number 7, this world is so underrated. You gotta leave them drugs alone, can't be on point when you're faded. Cause when you leaning, you can't pay attention to who's scheming. You won't see it coming, you'll be stretched out on the scene. Number 8, don't ever burn a bridge you gotta cross, cause if you wanna win, you gotta start thinking like a boss. Number 9 should be number 1 to me, but if you ain't about that life, stay the fuck out the streets. And if you banging, don't be taking anybody that's weak, cause when the feds come, they gonna be the first ones to speak. Number 10, don't mix business with friends. You gotta keep it separate unless you're gonna sever it, cause the money come, that's when shit get delicate. Be the one that's closest to you to hit you with settlements. See, you gotta just absorb everything, nitpick the rules, but hey, you have to live by these rules willingly or not. There's some shiesty people out there, man. There's some shiesty people out there. You just gotta be careful. You gotta keep your circle small. You gotta keep your circle tight, and you gotta be straight with all your brothers. You gotta be straight with all your sisters. You know, you can't live this foul life, and you can't expect to be living a good life if you're out here doing wrong, because that's crazy.
Taking off 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This felt like this one is 5, 5. I'm outside my body, you right.